The man sacrificed his life for his country, but never in his wildest dreams did he expect that after his death he would turn into a cockroach, and his mother recognized at a glance that the cockroach was her own son. It turned out that when her son was alive, he had once joked with his mother that if one day he turned into a cockroach, would she still be able to recognize him? With tears in her eyes, the mother said that even if he turned into a cockroach, he would still be her son. If she couldn't recognize him, he should jump onto his mother. But just 1 week earlier, after Mike completed an undercover mission, he called his mother, whom he hadn't seen in 5 years, and promised that he would definitely come home to have New Year's Eve dinner with her. The mother eagerly awaited her son's return and prepared a big table of his favorite dishes, but until late at night, his figure never appeared at the doorway. Little did she know that Mike's identity had already been exposed. The crime boss wasted no words and directly took his young life. But in the underworld, the king of hell saw that Mike had done good deeds throughout his life, so he gave him a chance to return to the human world and stated that if he wanted to return to the mortal world, Mike would have to undergo 3 trials, returning to his mother's side with 3 different identities. Each time, he had to make his mother recognize him. If he failed, Mike's soul would be completely destroyed. Mike couldn't help but recall the scene when he had joked with his mother back then. He never imagined that one day it would actually come true, so Mike first chose to turn into a cockroach. At this moment, his mother looked utterly haggard, and her body was clearly overwhelmed. Relatives stepped forward in time to comfort her. Meanwhile, Mike had already transformed into a cockroach. He worried that if he ran over directly, he would surely be shouted at and attacked by everyone, and get crushed flat under a shoe. Just then, his mother sent everyone else away. Wanting to be alone for a while, Mike seized the opportunity and crawled onto his mother. Seeing her sorrowful expression, it instantly turned into a smile. The mother immediately realized that the cockroach in front of her was truly her son. She carefully held her son in her hands, afraid that he might leave her again. After returning home, the mother took out the prettiest jar and kept Mike inside it. Worried that he must be hungry, she immediately went to get him something good to eat. Originally, Mike's plan had succeeded, and he wanted to transform into the next animal and return to reunite with his mother, but he worried that if he suddenly left, his mother wouldn't be able to bear the emotional blow. So Mike decided to first use the identity of a cockroach to keep his mother company for one day. But at that moment, urgent knocking came from outside the door. For Mike's safety, his mother placed Mike in the box up high. After opening the door, it turned out to be Mike's aunt, and the purpose of her visit was actually because the mother no longer had a son to support her in old age, and would have to rely on the aunt's family in the future. She even set her sights on Mike's compensation money, saying that there was no way she could spend so much money herself, and that her eldest son was about to buy a house and get married, so she should lend the money to her first. Hearing this, the mother directly cut off her aunt's words. She knew very well that her aunt was eyeing her son's compensation money. This money was something her son had exchanged with his life. The mother would never allow anyone to covet it. Unexpectedly, at this moment, the aunt's younger son, out of boredom, set his eyes on the brightly colored jar up high, but he accidentally knocked the box to the ground. The very next second. Follow me for the next episode, it gets even more exciting.